All right. Sarista, I am starting with you. Um, I think if you can hear me, take your mute off. Am I correct in say that you are Matthew's wife? You're trying to figure out how to unmute yourself now? I know I mute you guys all and then you don't know how to unmute. Hold on, I can ask you to unmute. Oh, you got it. Yay. Are you Matthew's wife?
Yes.
I thought so. Now, for anybody who's watching, I have a member named Natasha, and her brother, I believe, is on the other side. And this is his wife. And I've never seen your beautiful face before, but I recognized his soul today. Absolutely recognized his soul today.
I know
Okay,
we could feel it here too.
you could feel it too.
He's already bugging us.
Awesome. Okay, well, we're starting with you. He loves that your camera's on, I'll tell you this. He's like, as soon as I saw your camera on, he's like, do you see how beautiful my wife is? Do you see how beautiful my wife is? And he's like jumping up and down. He's like so excited that you're here. Are you ready to do this? I've read for you kind of through Natasha's readings, but this is your first time being here on your own, yeah?
Yeah, the last one is when we went to when we seen you at the you came to one of the buildings here in Calgary, and we got to do a live meeting with you, and there was like a whole group full. There was my brother Joey, my big brother Josh. He was asking you if he wanted to see that he smokes weed, and he was like knocking the hats off my brother Joey's wall. And you're like, someone over here was dropping hats. So yeah, that was the first time, and then we started talking through Natasha after Matthew passed away.
Awesome. Okay, I'm just going to pause before I start connected and reading to you or reading for you. Megan, I see that you popped back in now, but I know that you said you didn't want to be recorded, so you got to turn your camera off, sweetie. I don't know what happened. You disappeared and then you came back, but I am recording right now, so make sure you turn your camera off. And anybody that doesn't want to be recorded, I will save your readings till the end and read you then when I'm not recording. Julio, I'm glad to see you. I can't wait to come back to you because I've been waiting for you since 2 months ago, the last time I saw you. Remember that message I said about the goats? I understood it as soon as I was done, like 2 days later, but you didn't come back until now. So I'm excited that you're here. Yes, he's like, what do you mean, everybody else? What about me? Okay, we're going to Matthew first. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I lost somebody. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on with poor Megan here. All right. Okay, I'm just going to close my eyes and let's do the connection exercise. Both feet flat on the floor, hun. I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it directly towards me and give me a minute to focus. Okay. Matthew did not come alone today. All right, so are you ready? I'm going to keep my eyes closed for a minute here because it's easier for me to see them this way while I do the puzzle dump. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, so as he steps forward, first of all, I know I've read for you before, so he just told me, forget it, I'm not telling you how I died again. But what he is doing is he's bringing either his mother or his grandmother with him. Is his mother on the other side?
My mom's on the other side.
Your mom is. Okay, so he's bringing her with him. He's like, she can validate. I come through all the time. I validated many times how I passed. He's not going through it again. But your mom is absolutely. She's jumping up and down, showing me that she has free mobility on the other side. She's showing me the body scan, which is my symbol that there is more than one, it was more than one issue in the body or pain throughout the body. And she kind of unzipped it and threw it on the floor like a wet bathing suit, like she's done with that thing. She's just emphasizing how much better she feels on the other side. She's very happy to come through with your husband here. She kind of hugged him and she said, don't you worry, I'm keeping an eye on him on this side. And they need you to know that they're together on that side. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
How did mom pass?
My mom passed of cirrhosis, but it was her liver switched her kidneys while she was passing away. But I don't know, when she passed away, I know she died. She passed away like happy. Like I know she was at peace when she went. And she was sick for a while and I didn't know.
Well, see, this is why she's showing me that body scan, more than one issue or pain throughout the body, and how
Mhm.
that body was just done. Like when they unzip their body and throw it on the floor like a wet bathing suit, that's their way of letting you know that there was no quality of life left in that body. And when you said she actually passed really fast, she's like, yeah, thank God, because there was a lot of pain that was starting in the physical body. She has a rose, though, honey, which is my symbol for birthday, anniversary, or a date that happens once a year. Um, Feels like it's coming up, and I think I'm going to September. How do you
Yeah,
understand
that's my
that?
birthday. My birthday's September 12th.
Your mom, as soon as she steps forward, is wishing you a very happy birthday. And I feel
Um,
like this is Matthew's birthday present for you, actually. He wants credit for that. He's like, make sure she knows that I brought her here. I brought her here as a birthday present for you. You were absolutely expecting him, but maybe not your mama, hey?
that's awesome. Mom, you going down?
Slow this down, slow this down. So she's showing me a couple of things, actually. I got to get her to slow down. We got time, slow down. Um, so she's taken me to where she's laid to rest, and I feel a lot of gratitude. She shows me the tombstone, which is just my symbol for how or where I'm laid to rest. It doesn't necessarily mean they were buried. And she's showing me
Mhm.
gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And then I see like eagles or feathers flying over at the same time. How do you understand that? Is mom buried?
She's buried in a place called Little Chicago. It's on our reserve back home. And she's kind of like on top of a hill and she has a really huge tombstone and she has eagle feathers that are on like little sticks all around her grave.
Stop. That's
Yeah.
kind of what she shows me. She shows me the tombstone and all the feathers. So this is what I mean, you guys, when I say they're talking to you, not me. I'm not in your life to know what the heck they're talking about, but they're very specific. So she
That's
loves what
cool.
you guys have done with her
Aw,
resting place.
that's awesome. Yeah, me and my brother Joey put that all together and that was in 2012. It's been quite some time, but they still stand.
So she's been there for some time.
Hmm.
Did she smoke? Because I smell cigarette smoke around her as
Yeah.
well.
Her and her there's a guy named Carmen that took care of her and yeah, they sure did smoke a lot.
He must be passed because when you said that there was a guy named Carmen who took care of her, she's like, come on, it's our turn. Is he on the
Really?
other side?
He's still here, but he is getting really, really old and like he still walks around though, but yeah, he's getting up there.
There's definitely a gentleman that she called over as soon as you mentioned his name. Come on, it's our turn. Feels like somebody to the side, though, like brother, cousin,
Um,
sibling, something like that. And I see this that they were very close and connected. So they want you to let him know that all of his family and loved ones are on that side, that waiting for him. Doesn't mean that they're saying die today. It just means that when he does transition to
um,
the other side, they will all be there to greet him.
that's crazy. That's probably my brother Joe or my brother Josh.
Slow this down. Oh, you've got a lot of soul. See, as soon as you mention somebody on the other side, they all try to step forward.
Um,
And as soon as you mentioned both of those gentlemen, they started cutting out my throat, like making it difficult to breathe. And the guy said, ah, I can breathe now. I can breathe now.
That's so awesome. When my brother Joe, he went to jail and like he had a lot of stuff that he was dealing with and me and my brother talked him into turning himself in. And while he was in jail, he got stabbed in the neck. And then when I seen him, he had like a big scar going right down his neck and that's crazy. But yeah.
So this is what I mean when I say they take me through their passing from their perspective, not ours. I didn't see him
Mhm.
getting stabbed. All I knew is I felt like I was couldn't breathe, and he goes, "Ah, I can breathe so much better now." They
Oh,
are all wishing you the best, happiest birthday ever, and they kind of band together to tell you how proud they are of you, and they're showing me my symbol for transformation and making changes in your life. I feel like that there is some habits or addictions that you have overcome, and
mhm.
they're just extraordinarily proud of you. Now, mom does talk about a father. Is your dad still here in the physical world? Because she put a white blanket around a father figure that's still here in the physical reality.
It's probably my dad. He lives in Browning. His name's Danny. But there's also my dad that raised me here in Calgary. His name's George. That's Matthew's dad.
Okay, so hold on a second. So the white blanket is my symbol for watching over somebody that has health or stress issues.
Hmm.
And so she wants you to know that she's watching over this gentleman. Does feel like it's the one that's distance or space, so a little bit of a distance away from you. I feel like it's your dad.
Yeah, he's in Browning, Montana right now.
Do you understand the health issues or stress issues? Because my face is getting tickly, which is a sign that he doesn't look the way that he normally used to look.
He had a stroke back in like I think it was like 2015 or 2016. His yeah, it was like when he was living in South Dakota. But yeah, he's very much changed. He used to look really young and tall, and now he looks like an elder. Just really just looks old.
Your mom has a sense of humor about that. She's like, about time he caught up with the rest of us. Why do they keep giving you a car?
Oh my goodness. That would be so awesome. I've been asking for months and like um my ex really like put me in a hole and he I ended up losing my car. So like every time I pray, I'm just like, please, we need to get a car. We really need a car. We're gonna get a car. I can't wait to be driving my car. And then now you're saying that. That's so awesome.
Okay, so they told you to just tweak your prayer a little bit because the universe has a algorithm to it, very much like social media. It gives you your focus. It doesn't care if you say, I do want or I don't want. It gives you your focus. So when you say, I need a car, please bring me a car, please bring me a car, you actually push it away from you. And the reason is because when you're saying, please bring me, I need, you're focused on the absence of having a car. And so life
Mhm.
will give you more absence. So all you got to do is tweak those words to thank you for my new car. Thank you for bringing me a car. It's by saying thank you for, that tells the universe that you already have it and then they can pull it in. You might not have it yet, but you know it's on your way, on its way.
Right. Yeah, and this weekend too, we actually have our Median Lodge. It's our teachings where it's kind of like where we go um do our prayers and healing for 10 days, but the ceremony itself lasts for 4. And my mother-in-law, like all of us, the whole family, we're trying to find a car so we can go.
Done. I heard it's already done. You just say thank you for.
Thank you.
They keep telling me like leather seats or something like that as well is in the list, the description of what you want in this car. I'm not
Hmm.
sure if that's just to make it wipe it down or clean it easier or something like that, but they're like validating that they heard everything that you want in the car. Get specific. What kind of car do you want? How many seats do you want? What do you want? Leather seats? Do you want material seats? Whatever it is. Be specific and they will line it up for you. And when they do, it will line up so easily that it's mathematically impossible to be fluke, random, or chance.
Hmm.
Okay, mom
Okay.
pushed them.
Oh.
Matthew, I think I've talked to many times. And so your mom is like very grateful that he brought her here. And she wants to be the main voice today because it feels like she doesn't usually get to speak to you. And she's very much wanting you to know that she's with you on your birthday. And she was talking about spoiling yourself for your birthday. No, she doesn't like the way I said that. Let me say it differently. She's talking about you self-care. She's like showing me going to the salon, getting your hair done and your nails done, something like that. I don't know if you actually do nails at the salon. She's like, I want you to go and get yourself dolled up, look good, feel good. This is her gift to you.
Okay.
Her gift to you. It would not surprise me if all of a sudden for your birthday somebody knocks on your door and is like, "Hey, let's go get a haircut or let's go get our nails done," because that's your mom.
Oh, okay.
She said, "Thank you for the bread." What the heck did, oh, I, for a second, I was like, I don't know what the heck that means. And then Matthew goes, remember they were making me bread?
Oh, yeah, me and Natasha, we made some bread and I actually got spooked in my kitchen that day because I we were making the fry bread and then I turned around. Tasha came into the living room to sit down and I turned around to start washing out some bowls. And our cupboards in the kitchen, like they open by themselves sometimes. And but this time it was like right in my, like right behind me. I just like, you could feel it. And I turned around and the cupboards were open. Kind of scary, but we ended up burning our oil because we got scared to go back into the kitchen.
You have so many people on the other side, and you've been asking them to send you messages and let you know they're there. So they all banded together to send you real big messages that you can't deny or pass off as fluke, random, or chance. They're fine with scaring the crap out of you as long as you know that they're there. So your mom's pulling her energy back, and Matthew just said, I love you, I love you, I love you. And you remember what they said as far as the car goes?
Yeah.
He said that he wants you to get more specific about what kind of person you want in your life as well, because he can't choose for you. You have to
Mhm.
choose, but he's got that shotgun, which is my symbol for protection. And he's trying to make sure that you line up with somebody who is going to love you the way that he would have, and that is going to treat you with respect and dignity. And so you've got to be very specific. What qualities do you want? But more importantly, what does your life look like with somebody in your life? How does it feel? Visualize that because he
Mhm.
wants to send you somebody. And then I hear the drums. That retreat that you said you were going to, is it like drum healing, drum circle,
Yeah.
something like that?
Mhm. Exactly.
He's going. Watch for the feathers. He said you're going to find signs. You're going to see the feathers. You're going to see um I see like different kinds of birds. Those birds and feathers are very important. And it feels, let me say that better. The birds and feathers feel very culturally significant
Yeah.
to him. I know they were for your mom, but to him as well. And when you go to this retreat, he said they are going to use those symbols to let you know that they are with you. And you will be transformed when you come out of that um, event.
Mhm.
Keep talking to them. They hear you. And then just before he pulls his energy back, he said, and I'm watching over the boy too. He didn't get hurt now, did he? I'm like, what does that mean? I felt like he fell or something, and his dad protected him, like, is like cushioning the blow. Did he? I see skinned knees. The little guy that you had on your lap right there. Do you understand what he's talking about? Is he starting to ride a bike or something like that?
Yeah. He has a bike. Oh, maybe hopefully he didn't tell me anything yet, but maybe he might have got into a
Because
bike
dad's holding him
accident.
up, protecting him so that he doesn't fall and bash his face. So he's like, that's exactly the way he said it. So just know
Oh,
that when he's out there learning to ride his bike, dad is there pushing him along in spirit as well.
okay. Aw, I wish he was down here to hear that.
It's okay. This is why it's recorded and then uploaded to YouTube later. So you will be able to show him. He's singing that song again. You are so beautiful to me. And he said again, love never dies. It simply transforms, and I'll be with you forever. He's He's pulling his energy back. I hope that was helpful, hon. It feels like it was a short message from him, but I'm like, wait a minute. And he goes, that's because we brought the whole fam family, Tracy. That's why. Just know
Aw, that's so
that
awesome. Thank you so much.
you're welcome. They're all with you. So watch for that spa package or whatever that is, self-care, because your mama's really saying you deserve to feel as beautiful as you are on the outside. Okay, pulling their energy back. Julio, I got to go to you because your son's been driving me nuts for like 2 months now. So I'm so glad that you are back. You just got to take your mute off for me here.
Can you hear me, Tracy?
I can. So the
Okay.
last time that you were here, your son brought up your little goats that you have, your friends in the backyard, and he told you they
Yes.
were bored and to give them things to do. But he also said something else, and I didn't connect the two at the time. They were building something in your backyard. Do you remember?
Yes.
And what they were saying to me is they were very disappointed in my knowledge about goats because I couldn't understand what the heck they were talking about. When we were done, I went and I looked up videos about goats. And do you know that what you were experiencing is very common with goats? And you know what people do? They build them playgrounds. They build them things to climb on and do. And so I think it was your dad that came forward and was like saying, let's build it, son. Let's build it. We're going to go build them things to do. That's what they were building, is things in the goat yard for the goats to climb on and do.
Yes.
Did you figure that one out after? Because I know you didn't really understand at the time.
Yes, I built like an agility center for them that they can
Yes.
pallets that they can jump up and down and they do that all the time. But unfortunately I had to tear it apart because I'm do
Oh, hold on. Your mute went on. I'm not sure what happened there. You got to unmute yourself. There you
okay,
go.
can you hear me now? I wonder
Yeah,
what happened.
unfortunately.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you said unfortunately.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I had to tear it down because I'm starting to experience a bunch of little tiny black ants in my yard, and I'm just trying to get rid of them, and they're driving me bananas. So I'm busy doing that, but I started connecting some 12-foot wood planks so I can get their little teeter-totter going. But unfortunately, again, it's been really hot over here, and now the rain started coming. We start getting the monsoon here, and which is great because it's been raining, and it's awesome. So, um, but now I'm just basically just out there just maintaining stuff and not really doing too much because it's so hot outside.
Yeah. So I understand why you have the ants there. 100% understand. Because when spirit wants you to know that they're there, if you're missing some of the signs or whatnot, or if you're not understanding how present they are, they will bug you.
Yes.
And your dad and your son have teamed up to help you out there. They are bugging the crap out of you. And the thing is that when you built that playground for them, they had so much fun. Your dad had fun building that with you. Your son was learning about this and building it with you. And so the
Yeah.
fact that you have to tear it down, they're not sad by that. They're like, woohoo, we get to do it again. We get to build
Yeah.
back better. They're
Yeah,
loving.
I'll build something else a little bit more challenging for them because they're these guys they get so bored and they're so destructive. So I have to just I'll think of something else because I have a bunch of pellets back there, but I got my tractor and just kind of broke them all up. But I piled them back up and they're still up there jumping up there. So I have to yeah I'll have to figure something out.
It's not just you. This is why they're bugging you because it's not up to you totally. See, when you ask your loved ones to help you with something, then it will line up so easily that it's mathematically impossible to be fluke, random, or chance. And in that process, you feel their presence, not their absence. So the point here is to say thank you for giving me an idea on what to build for them. Thank you for bringing me these ideas and showing me how to build it better and more fun. And then you will
Yeah,
get the idea. If you try to
there
have
you
the idea all by yourself, then they will bug the crap out of you because they want you to know that they're helping with that. Ask them.
yeah. Yeah, I have another idea, and I'm gonna try that out and see what happens. But I just got to deal with the ants now because they're driving me nuts.
No, you don't. You just got to say, okay, thank you. I understand the message and show me what the solution is to get rid of them because I understand you're here. I don't need you to bug me. I will invite you along to help me every single day. And as soon as you
Yeah,
start inviting them to help you, they will go away.
good, good. So yeah, I have a couple of ideas. So
Who's got the birthday or the anniversary? Because your son's holding a rose as well, which is birthday, anniversary, or a date that happens once a year.
So actually, my birthday's coming up in September the 26th. Um, and I believe that would be it.
That would be important. So as they're stepping forward, your son's like, tell my dad I said happy birthday. Tell him he wants
Yeah.
you to know that he is wishing you a happy birthday. And this feels like the best birthday present that you could give them is participation in your life.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, okay, slow this down. Your son hugged you and then woke you up in the middle of the night. Have you been waking up at like 4 or 5 in the morning recently?
Well, actually, for the last 3, 4 nights, I've been waking up like really early. And but then again, I've been going to bed really late. I've been going to bed like at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I hate that. So, but then I get up early in the morning and I get up, drink some water, go use the bathroom, and then go back and lay back down and hopefully I can get back to sleep.
So this is why you're having trouble sleeping at night. And this is why your son is waking you up in the morning. Because if you wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning, get up. There's a reason why you're up at that time. Get up and stay up. And then if you get up if they wake you up at 4 or 5 in the morning and you stay up all day, come 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, you're not going to be able to stay up until 2 in the morning. You're going to be very tired and you will be able to fall asleep a little bit easier.
Yeah, I know all that. Yeah, I'm
He's
aware
trying
of
to
all
help
that.
you. He's like, this is why I'm waking my dad up. I'm trying because he hears you say things like, I hate going to bed so late at night. He's like, good, let's wake you up early so you'll be tired. But then you
Yeah,
go back to sleep. And then what happens is if you go back to sleep, now you sleep longer than you wanted and you don't feel as good when you wake up.
true. That is, you're absolutely correct.
See, they're trying to help you in your world. And they hear and see what's going on in your life. And then they offer signs and symbols and little synchronicities that kind of bring the answer in, but we don't always put it together. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
This is one of the reasons why they're bugging you.
Yeah.
I see some kind of natural solution, and I don't know what it is. Your son's a little irritated with me because I had an ant problem with my old house like 7, 8 years ago, and I can't remember exactly what it was. It was like boiling water and baking soda, vinegar, or something like that that you pour down the hole, and it will get rid of the entire ant hill. I just don't remember what it is. I don't think that's the right ingredients because he rolled his eyes at me. But again, when I'm done, I will go back and find that recipe because I have it saved and it worked in my yard. We had like 4 different big ant hills. And when you poured that in, it's a natural solution so that it will not harm the animals. I had pets in my yard as well, so that was very important to me. So this is what he's showing because you don't want to use chemicals and then have the goats get into that, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just a way for them. If you say, all right, son, show me what the answer is. Thank you for bringing me the solution. And then you'll get the idea. And then it's you and your son doing it together.
I notice when there's times when I'm out there working in the yard and I'm trying to figure something out and all of a sudden clicks and it clicks and it's like, oh, well, do it this way. And I know right away that it's my son helping me or giving me direction and as to how to solve that issue and stuff. So I've been noticing that lately.
Good. Because he's like, that's why he brought you back here too, because he answered my prayer. I was like, bring Julio back so that I can tell him I understood that message. I remember the last time I read for you, you're like, I don't know what the heck they want me to build back there. My goat is getting into everything. And I'm like, well, your goat's bored. He needs toys. And that didn't make sense because goats don't have toys. And then when I finished and I looked up all the videos, oh, they have playground equipment. That's what they wanted you to build.
Yeah. Yeah. I try to keep them occupied, but sometimes, there's um they're funny.
I
They're
just
just
saw a pregnant goat.
no, well they can't. No, I won't have a pregnant goat over here. Now, when I got Corazon, she came and when I brought her, she was already pregnant. But that
Okay.
was 3 years ago.
Is that the one that's giving you the hard time the most?
The mom, yeah.
Yeah, this is what he's talking about.
Well, I sure hope she's not. Well, she can't be pregnant because the two boys, they're
No, no, no.
fixed.
I don't think she's pregnant now. What he's doing is he's bringing my attention. See, spirit speaks with signs and symbols. So if they want to pinpoint which goat they're talking about, they're going to show me the pregnant goat because that's the only one that was pregnant when you got them. So you know exactly which goat he's talking about. And then
Hmm.
I saw chaos. And I remember you saying something about the goat that was causing chaos in your world. So he just showed me which goat that was. So he's got a message about that goat. I feel like it's working that she's not getting into things as much as she was before.
Well, because she was headbutting everything. I don't know if I remember telling you, but she broke one of her horns, and so I finally after a couple of weeks I had to get the veterinarian over here, and he was kind enough to come into my house and so he sedated her and then just cut the horn off, and I had to give her some antibiotics. Now she's good to go, and I think she realized that what she was doing wasn't good for her. So she kind of chilled out. Now she's going back to doing that again, and I have to scold her, and so she just kind of looks at me and just walks away. It's like, oh my gosh.
Oh, your son, he's kind of funny. He goes, "Yeah, welcome to women, Dad."
Oh, I know.
Aw, slow this down. Is your son cremated?
He is.
And you have his urn?
His mom does.
Because I feel like if you might, so you guys are separated?
Oh yeah, no, she's married. She remarried, or she's married now.
He's showing me about you being able to like I saw you holding the urn. Is that something that you wanted with some of his ashes back?
I did get some of his ashes at when he was cremated, uh, but that was 13 years ago.
And you still have those ashes?
I see what happened is I went and bought another little locket that you could put the ashes in, and what I did is I kind of opened that up and try to put those ashes into the new locket, and needless to say, there was really no ashes in there. I was like, well, what the heck, It's like, all right, well, I just left it at that, and then now that my mom passed away. It's already been a year and a half ago already. Oh my gosh. I put his ashes in her urn, and
Got
then we
you.
buried my mom.
So, two things about that. One, as soon as you start mentioning your mom, she steps forward as well. She's so loving these goats. Like, as soon
Yeah.
as I felt her energy step forward, she's like, "Well, this is fun." Um, but also, your son knew about the whole ash thing, which is why I felt like he was showing me that he can get you more. He can bring them back to you. If not the whole thing, obviously, you don't want to take them away from his mom, but he will help to get you some more of those. If ask and you shall receive, he said, if you just ask her nicely and politely and say, "Hey, can I get a few more of those ashes because some stuff happened or whatnot?" That he will find a way to bring it back. But more importantly than this, hold on, say that differently. I don't think it's ashes so much that he's talking about. He's showing me a picture of you and him and he's hanging it on the wall. He's like, put the picture on the wall so you remember that I'm with you. Hang the picture on the wall. Do you have a picture of you and him together?
I do have a couple of pictures. I have several pictures actually. And what I can do is I can go ahead and um have it blown up, and then I can hang it on the wall.
That
I have several pictures. I just got to find the right one.
he wants you to do that somewhere around the goat pen or in the backyard so that every time you go out there you remember that he's helping you with those goats. When you can't get out there, when it's extremely hot, just say, "Thank you, son, for doing A, B, C, and D. Keep those goats under control." Boss them around, give them things to do, and watch how they will start responding to that.
Yeah.
Your mom's wishing you a happy birthday as well.
Oh,
Putting the
she's so
heart around you and your daughter. The heart is my symbol for healing and reconnection.
mm-hmm.
Is your daughter a distance or space away from you right now? Like a different city, different place, something like that,
No,
or been a bit?
no, she's here in Albuquerque. But she's a director there at the jail, at the jail where she works, and now that her friend got another position, she's had to take over that position, and now she's got to work
Yeah.
5 days a week versus working 3 days as a registered nurse. So.
So your mom is trying to I feel like she's trying to get her to come visit because I can feel that distance or space. Like it's not, you don't get to see her as often, or she's a distance away from you. She's putting the heart around the two of you. She's making sure that your daughter's going to be there for your birthday.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's good. I don't even know what day it is on the 26th. I guess I should look. I don't know. I really don't celebrate my birthday.
That would be why your loved ones keep coming forward and saying, "Would you celebrate it, darn you? Because we want to celebrate it with you. If you don't celebrate it, they can't celebrate it with you. And you
Yeah.
deserve to celebrate your birthday." Even as I'm saying that, your mom's showing me this, how proud she is of you, and that you deserve the best in this world, and how amazed she is, and how literally proud that she is for the way that you have healed and overcome the tragedy of your son and helped your daughter overcome as well. So she said, treat yourself. You deserve that.
Yeah.
Well, okay. And your dad is still in the background too. I gotta say this. Last message from your dad. He is so enjoying the fact that you have been thinking about him and talking about him a little bit more, talking to him a little bit more. I feel like he's the one with the building skills. He's teaching your son and he's teaching you how to build these things as you go. He has that wisdom and knowledge. He's sending you that. And he said he sent you some supplies for building that as well. Did you see your screen go shh, spiritual emphasis there?
Yeah, I saw that. That's
Did somebody
crazy.
bring you a bunch of wood or supplies or something like that?
I acquired some, so that's probably what it is.
Where did see you say that and your dad rolls his eyes. He's like, "Yeah, you did it all by yourself." No, you didn't. When you say I acquired, where did you get this stuff from? Because when spirit helps you with something, it lines up in your world easily and synchronistically. If that so much so that it's mathematically impossible to be fluke, random, or chance.
Mhm.
Where did you get that wood from?
That wood I got it. Actually, I purchased it I purchased some of it at the Home Depot, and some other wood I got from my neighbors.
There it is.
Well, from my neighbor actually next to me. And then I acquired some more pallets from this one place by Costco.
The
So
stuff that your
I
neighbor gave you is what your
mhm.
dad's talking about. So
Oh, okay.
you went out and purchased some, and then your dad was able to talk to your neighbor and make him think it was his idea to line it up for you to give you extra wood that you didn't even have to pay for. That was your
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. And it's a female, the neighbor. So we kind of traded. We kind of traded some work. That if she gave me some of that wood, I would make some planks for the chickens, to crawl up into their little cages and stuff at night. So I did all that, and I finally got that squared away because it's been so hot over here that it's rough to be working out in the outside in the daytime, and it's really hot. Oh my gosh, this year is really hot.
She's laughing at me a little bit. She's like, this one wouldn't know because I'm in Calgary. It's been pouring for like 2 weeks now. It's the coldest July we've ever had. We're waiting for snow half the time at night in July.
Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. And I'm loving the rain. I mean, I know we generally don't get rain at all, even during the monsoon season. But this year we've been getting a little bit more rain and I'm enjoying it. So
You're gonna get some more rain coming up or like very soon. I keep seeing three, so it's either 3 days, 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks is way off. It feels like within a few days, and I hear the song "Here Comes the Rain Again." You've heard
yeah.
that song? Thank
So I
them for
can't wait.
bringing the rain and watch it start raining. If you think about and talk about how hot it is, the universe will give you more hot. So thank them for bringing you some nice shady clouds and some rain. And I saw like sprinklers. Did you put a sprinkler in for the goats?
No, no, other than I'll spray them down with the water, but they don't get close enough unless they're messing around and getting in trouble. And I happen to be in that general area where I'm watering my plants. I'll give them a quick spray down and they just take off running.
So why is your mom still telling you to turn on the sprinkler? If it's not for the goats, is it for your yard? Do you need to water your yard?
No, I don't have a sprinkler system. There was one here when I moved here 7, 8, 9 years ago. But yeah, no, she must be thinking about my sister's house because she had a sprinkler system over there. So she might, and that's where she was living at in Rio Rancho.
Oh, okay.
So
All I know is it's your mom's energy that's saying, turn on the sprinkler, turn on the sprinkler, turn on the sprinkler.
yeah, yeah. So no, basically in the evening I'm out there watering my trees and my plants and my stuff like that. I'll be giving the animals water and feeding them.
I love that. Okay, so your mom's got a tip for the goats now before she lets us pull her energy back. Uh,
Hmm.
she froze a bunch of different types of fruit and food scraps or something in a big pail of water, and she froze it. And she's like, go give them that block of ice with all that stuff in it. They will lick it and eat it apart. It'll be nice and cool for them in the winter or summer.
Yeah,
I know what I meant.
yeah. No, I guess what I can do is because there's a water machine down the road here. I guess, and that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. I can go ahead and get one of those ice blocks and throw it into their watering container, and I think that's a great idea. I think I'm gonna go do that.
That's your
It's
mom
it's
goes,
been
make
really
sure he
hot.
knows that's from his mama.
Yeah,
See,
I
they
miss
have
her.
some really good ideas on how to help you with this, which is why they want you to ask them for help so that they can line it up for you. And then when they do, you will know it's from them and that they are working with you. And then they don't have to send you a bunch of ants. Next time that happens, when you get a bunch of bugs, understand that spirit bugs you. They use whatever sign or symbol that they can get to that will contain the message they're trying to give to you, which is we are bugging you. We are here with you, doing this with you. We're not
Yeah,
gone. Have an amazing birthday. They're sending you rain for your birthday. Absolutely.
good. Send a lot of it.
She's like,
Weeks.
careful, careful now. We don't need any mudslides.
That's all right. Send me weeks of rain. Can't wait.
Whew, she's like, on it. Now they're excited. So when we're done here, make sure you say, thank you for showing me the natural solution to get rid of the ants. And TikTok is your friend, my friend, because TikTok is just a bunch of different people sharing their experiences. It doesn't get filtered or Ah, it's like straight from the people, if you know what I mean. It's censored. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to find natural solutions if you look on Google and stuff because they want you to buy all these like things. But
Yeah.
TikTok is like people's personal opinions. And so she like gave you TikTok. She's like, you can learn. You don't use
I
TikTok.
yeah, I normally go on Google and I'll Google stuff. I do a lot of that. I don't get on any of those other type of platforms, TikTok or Facebook or all that other stuff. I don't. I
That's
don't.
where the uncensored information is. So she's like, that's fine. I'll go through this lady. Don't worry about it. We're sending you that recipe.
Okay. All right.
All
That'll
right.
work.
I'm going to let them pull their energy back, but please know that they're with you and that they will stop bugging you very soon. And they're just so happy to be able to do these activities with you so that you feel their presence and know that they're with you.
Thank you, Tracy.
You're welcome. I hope that was helpful.
It was. Have a good day.
You too. Okay, Francie, I got to come over to you because I all I see is somebody behind you going, "Does she see us?" I'm like, "Yes, I see you, but hold on. I don't know if you saw me earlier when I was reading for Julio. I'm like, "Stop, stop. Just hold on." You just got to take your mute off, hon.
There we go.
Whew, somebody's already trying to validate. Now, because I've never read for you before, I have no idea who's on the other side, and there is a few souls that I can see over there. Who is it that you want me to focus on?
Probably my dad.
Okay. Whew, he's validating already. His mom is on the other side as well? Yes?
No, his parents are still living.
So he's stepping forward with a mother figure, and I'm pretty sure it's not your mom. She must be still here because he's showing me above him. So as he steps forward, he's stepping forward with the mother figure. So if his mom's still here, he's bringing grandma forward. Did you know his grandma? You did.
I was very little whenever, yes, yeah, but I was little.
That's okay. I ask that because very often, if you knew your great grandparents, they will step forward in a reading, but they don't do that as often unless you knew them in some way when you were here. Okay, let's go to your dad before he chokes me out. So again, I want you to sit with both feet flat on the floor for me. I've never read for you before, so we are going to connect today. Both feet flat on the floor. What I want you to do is close your eyes, and then I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it directly towards me, and give me a minute to focus. Okay, here we go. Puzzle dump. Right away, like I said, he's making me feel like I'm struggling to breathe. And I also feel dizzying thoughts, spinning thoughts, which is my sign that either I didn't get a chance to say goodbye, wasn't in my right mind before I passed, or I was actually spinning as I took my last breath. He stood up and he's like, I feel so much better. That he doesn't have any pain on the other side. I feel like he passed very quickly. Now, I don't know if that means just very suddenly or he was sick and then passed very quickly afterwards. And he's very grateful for that because he did not want to be a burden in this family. He didn't want anybody to have to, how do I say that better? He didn't want to be a burden. He wanted to be the protector of the family. That's the way he comes through. Do you understand that? And he's showing me his energy. He's got all his energy and his strength back on the other side. How did Dad pass?
So a couple days, or I'm not sure, within that week before he passed, he found out he had cancer, but he actually died from a car accident,
Wow.
a rollover accident. So,
So that's so interesting. I'll tell you why. Because first of all, you took me here. Then did you see me doing this at the very beginning, even before we started? So I
hmm
thought that it was somebody else. That's the impact. So the way that your dad said that though is that he's very grateful for how quickly he passed because he didn't want to be a burden here. So that car accident, he was grateful for it because if he had have stayed and went through with all of the cancer stuff, then he would have gotten sicker and sicker. You would have had to watch that. He would have become somebody that needed to be cared for rather than the person that cares for the family. You understand that? And the reason why he's
Mhm.
bringing grandma forward is because he wants the family to know that he is not alone on the other side. And he put the heart around him and her. Feels like he missed her very much and was probably very close with his grandma because he's showing me this. He's like, I'm not alone over here. I'm okay. We're all together over here. Feels like there's not a huge amount of souls over there that you know personally. So that's why he's bringing her forward so that you don't think he's alone. He's also showing me a child. Now I don't know if he's referencing that you have a baby after him, that you or you've had a baby, you're getting pregnant, or you lost a child, but he's showing me the soul of a child. Do you understand what he's talking about?
No, I don't.
You don't have any kids yet?
I have a daughter, but I mean, she's still here.
That's okay. Um, The reason why I said you don't have any kids yet is because I feel like what he's saying to me is that he's already met the soul, and he's very specific of this, of your son on the other side. Now, if you choose to have another child, he wants you to know he met him first.
Oh,
Are you still on the fence about this? Are you figuring out whether or not you're going to have more children or not?
yeah.
Because he said it's not a demand. You don't have to go out and have another baby just because dad told you he's hanging out with the son or soul of your son on the other side. He just wants you to know that if you choose, then this boy is coming to you. And they don't usually tell me the sex of the child. Very often they try to keep that a mystery, but it feels important that you understand it's a boy, it's a boy, it's a boy, it's a boy. Do you understand why he'd be emphasizing that?
Yes.
How do you understand that?
Because I've been, or like, if I always said if I get the boy, because I already have a girl, if I get the boy, then like I would get pregnant. If I knew it like was a boy.
Stop. Okay, that gave me
Yeah.
shivers because he said, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you it's a boy. That's all I'm saying. He said, you're a good mom and he's not missing anything. He's still watching over you and your daughter. I saw braids. Do you braid her hair?
She does wear braids, yeah.
Not just any braids. He said, these are beautiful. I don't know what's significant about them, but they're very significant.
She has really, really long hair. So,
Got it. Is she like 5 or 6?
no, she's gonna turn 15.
Okay, so he showed me when she was very young. So she's been wearing those braids for a very long time. Yeah.
Hmm.
Slow this down, Dad. I can hear the drums around him as well, which is my symbol for healing or a connection to the native culture. He shows me times 2. I can't tell. Do you have a connection to the native culture on the other side? Or here in your work, in your family, do you have a connection to the native culture?
I don't believe so. Not that I can recall.
So then the drums, he's sending healing, vibrational healing your way. Oh, mama, 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 mom. When I say that, I hear mama, 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 mom. Has your mom been going through some health or stress issues recently?
Yeah.
He's trying to send her the healing that she needs. He said she's got to get focused on getting better. He loves her very much. He did this, which is my symbol for connection. And he said, I love her. Please let her know I love her. I saw the yellow and the red rose. The yellow rose is always my symbol for friendship, but very often they will show me that if souls were separated or divorced, or if one has been on the other side for a very long time. But he's showing me the yellow and the red rose. Were they separated before he passed?
Yes, they were divorced.
He still loves her. I don't know if you knew that in the physical world, but he said on the other side, he's able to be able to accept that now. He showed me a broken heart being coming back together. And one of the best things that a father can do for his children is to watch over and love their mother. So he said, please know that he is watching over your mom. Test on the fridge. The test on the fridge is my symbol for somebody that is getting really good grades, getting a promotion, something like that. How do you understand that?
Um, sorry. He was always very proud of like me going back to school and like going through with my career.
And you're in school now? See, he's like, that's my girl. I wasn't sure if he was talking about your 15-year-old or not, but he's like, that's my girl. Feels like honor rolls, like your marks are off the charts. He's so incredibly proud of you. And your graduation is coming up. If it's not this summer, it's next summer. It feels like within the next year or two, because what he's showing me is that when you graduate, or even if it's just a course you're taking, when you finish this course, he's going to be there. There's some kind of ceremony that you will get when you get this diploma or this degree. And he said, you better believe that I will be there when you graduate this course. He's so proud of you for going back. You're almost done, aren't you? Is this your last year?
A year and a half, yeah, to go.
See, that's what I thought. Either this summer or next summer. He's like, perfect time to have a baby. And then he showed me thoughts. Have you thought that possibly? Like maybe if I'm ever going to have a child, I should do it soon rather than later?
Yes.
See, he hears you. He hears your thoughts. He sees everything that's going on in your life, and he needs you to know that he's not missing a single thing. He showed me visiting him in spirit. Now, I see the tombstone, which is my symbol for how or where I'm laid to rest, but I also see an urn. Is your dad cremated?
No.
So that's interesting. So, one message at a time, Dad. Wherever he's laid to rest, did you just go visit him there recently?
Yes.
So he knew you were there. But I also see an urn. Is he buried with somebody, or is there somebody else that passed that is also cremated that he's trying to bring forward as well?
Um, my aunt was cremated, but it's from my mom's side.
That's okay. So what he's doing is he's me a sign or a symbol to know who he's bringing forward with him. So what he did is he took me to where he was laid to rest and said he knew you went and visited him. And he's also wanting you to know that your aunt is on the other side as well. But he's kind of teasing her, nah, 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 you don't get visits like I do because you got cremated. And I don't feel like you have his urn. Mom, not even mom. Who has her urn?
That would be my cousin, her daughter.
Your aunt jumps up and down and says that she feels so much better. She's got all her mobility on the other side. She's not in any more pain anymore, and she's got all her thoughts, like clarity of thought. It feels like she wasn't able to communicate so well before she transitioned. Do you understand that?
Yeah, she had been in a wheelchair for pretty much her whole life, and she had a stroke before she died.
So she's on point. She's like, please know I have all my mobility on this side, and um, I'm not in that state of mind where I couldn't communicate. She's communicating with you all the time. These two have teamed up recently and to send you signs and symbols. Have you been seeing the butterflies recently? Because they're sending you
Yeah.
butterflies. Do you know what the
Yes.
butterflies mean?
It's kind of a signal, no, from your loved ones. A sign.
Yes, but it's so much more than that. So, like I said before, your loved ones in spirit don't have a meat suit to use speech to communicate with you. So, what they do is they line you up with a sign or a symbol that contains the message they're trying to give to you. And the butterflies are a beautiful message, and this is what they mean. Butterflies start out as caterpillars crawling around on the physical on the physical earth. And when their time comes, they metamorphosize into this cocoon, build their wings, and when they're ready, they bust those wings out and fly away. But to all their caterpillar friends still crawling on the earth, they think they're dead, but they're not dead. They just grew wings. They keep
Mm.
sending you those butterflies to show you they are not dead. They just grew wings. They're still living life with you, just in a different way. Got it. He's also showing me, um, well, bragging about you on the other side about how beautiful you are and how grateful he was when you were born. That's an interesting message. I'm so grateful when this girl of mine was born. I feel like surprise. I don't know if you were a surprise pregnancy or something like that, or he's expecting a boy and you came a girl, but he's like showing me that you were like this amazing gift in his world. How do you understand that?
I was gonna be a boy and it turned out to be a girl. That's why I was named after him.
Wow, there's an old country song. I don't know if your dad wasn't the biggest fan of country music or it's just old country music, but he's kind of like, it's not really my style, but it contains the lyrics that I want her to have. It's called Daddy's Girl by Red Savine. Have you ever heard it? You have heard that song?
Yeah, yeah,
Almost nobody knows that song. That song was like 100 years before we were born, and you've heard that song? I love that. Your
yeah.
dad just
I like country, but he never really did like it.
You like country? Okay, so that's
Yes.
even more meaningful why he's like, oh, this isn't really my genre, but I'm using this genre of music to communicate with you because A, he knows you like it, and B, it contains the message that he's trying to give to you. The really cool thing about that song, again, it's a very old song. It's like, Daddy's girl, I know he loved me just like his son. He's so proud of you, still watching over you and your daughter as well, just so you know. Again, he's showing me that how proud he is of you and what a good mom you are, and the pinky finger, which is having more love and nurturing ability in your pinky finger than some people do in their whole body. He said you don't hear that enough. You're a great mom. You're a great mom. You need to hear that. Okay. And a bit of shoulder pain. Are you married or do you have a partner?
Yes. I'm not married yet, but
You're getting married. Oh, okay. So hold on. When you said I'm not married yet, he's like, wedding bells. I'll be there for that. Have you guys already started planning it?
no, not yet.
So when you plan it, dad will be there. But he's emphasizing shoulder pain or an arm pain. And when I asked him who we talking about, I think he pulled forward your fiance then. We'll call him that. Did your
Yes.
fiance have an injury or something? Did he like have a cranked neck? Like, why is he taking me to the shoulder?
He's been hurting recently, but I'm not sure about the shoulder.
He's carrying a lot of weight on his shoulders. Dad just said, tell him to relax a little bit. It's going to be okay. And that's why he's sending him the feathers and the birds. Have you been noticing the
Mm.
birds and the feathers around you recently? Has he been
I
noticing?
haven't really. Oh, maybe. I'm gonna have to ask.
See, some birds and feathers are one of those symbols that sometimes people just pass off as like random nature, but it's not.
Mm.
Spirit lines you up with the signs or symbols that contain the message we're trying to give to you. Birds are connected to feathers. Feathers are connected to angels. Birds and angels show up in your reality when they're trying to send the message that everything is going to be okay. Have you ever heard that song by Bob Marley? Every little thing's gonna be all right. Don't worry about a thing. Do you know that song? Do you know the name of
Yes.
that song?
Be happy? Is
No.
it?
Most
Mm.
people think that's the name of it, but it's actually called Three Little Birds because even Bob
Oh,
Marley understood this message. The lyrics of that song go, Three little birds sat outside my window singing that sweet song that every little thing is going to be all right. And then he gave
Mm.
your I was gonna say your boyfriend, that doesn't feel right. I was gonna say your husband, that's not quite right yet. He's like, fine, I'll call him your fiance, but it feels like you guys should have been married already. You guys have been together for some time now. Yeah?
Um, Not really. We've been together for since what is it? December, kind of.
Oh. So it's only been like, I got it. Because he showed me 2, 3, 2, 3. And I'm like, what does that mean? As you were late. And then you said since December. So 2 or 3 months and it's going to be a year.
Mm.
Um, it's about time that you have somebody in your life that's going to love you unconditionally and be the man that you deserve in this world. And this is why dad's watching over him. And this is also why he's saying, he's sending him a promotion or a new job or like some kind of pay raise or something like that. He goes, tell him I got it covered. How do you understand that?
He just got promoted actually, not so long ago.
Dad sees that. He really likes this guy. You know what? This is the
Mhm.
first time I've ever seen Spirit do this. Usually, when they're being very protective of somebody, they'll step forward with a shotgun. Your dad threw the shotgun out. He goes, I don't need it with this guy because he's loving and stable and kind and a good protector.
Yes, he is.
So dad is helping to make sure that he has all the tools and resources he needs to support the family. He said he's carrying a little bit too much on his shoulders, though. I'm pretty sure that's what I feel, the shoulder pain. He's got a lot of responsibilities on his plate. So just ask dad, say, thanks, dad, for helping him with this, because your dad's showing me taking some of that load off of his shoulders. Just like he lined him up with that promotion, and it feels like it came unexpected. Like your fiance wasn't quite expecting to be promoted when he did, but your dad's like, I can help with stuff. You understand that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, before he pulls his energy back, put a rose in the past, recent past, and a rose in the coming up. The rose is my symbol for birthday or an anniversary or a date that happens once a year, and he's taken me back a month or so, and he's taken me forward a month or so. So, how do you understand that? What's the birthday or the anniversary that passed? I don't know if it's like June, July. I just see JU.
It could have been Father's Day where I went to go visit
Got ya.
his tomb. And then probably his for his anniversary of his death is coming up in August.
Hmm. He said, this is the last time you say the anniversary of my death. From now on, you say my heavenly birthday because he's got 2 birthdays now. He's got the one where he was born here in the physical world, and he's got one where he was born in heaven and he was reconnected with his grandma over there. And when you say it's dad's heavenly birthday, it doesn't bring you as much pain as saying that it's his death day.
Hmm.
But please know that you don't have to go to the grave to talk to him, that he hears everything you say and sees everything that's going on in your world. That's why he knew to say, it's a boy, because you didn't say that at the gravesite. You say that in conversations, and he hears you. He's still participating in life with you, just in a different way. Aw. Okay, they're pulling their energy back, hun. I hope that that was helpful.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, I'm gonna let them pull their energy back. Mackenzie, I guess that leaves you're up now. Oh, baby, 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 baby. All I hear is baby, 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 baby. Mackenzie, are you still here? There you are.
I'm here.
Hi. Do you have children right now? Because as I know I've read for you before, I don't remember everything they've said. I don't even remember who your loved ones are. I just remember that I recognize your name. And all of a sudden there's a gentleman that steps forward around you, and all I hear is baby, 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 baby.
Yeah, so I'm pregnant. I'll be 19 weeks on Wednesday.
Okay. He just told me that is this your dad? Is your dad on the other side?
Yeah.
He's like, you cheated. I told you that before. I'm like, sir, do you know how many people I read for every month? I have no idea. He was just with you at your ultrasound. You went to an ultrasound or you're going to an ultrasound coming up right away?
So our last ultrasound was my like I had one at 12 weeks. That was about like almost 7 weeks ago. And then we're going for the like the halfway anatomy scan, which is on August 12th.
And then you get to find out if it's a boy or a girl.
We're not finding out.
Ooh, okay. Because he's showing me the pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue. It's funny because I just said to the other lady, they very often don't show me what's going, like if it's going to be male or female. And your dad's showing me it cycling between pink and blue, and he's like he knows.
We like it's not that we my husband really wants to know what it is. I want to know, but I also want to wait till birth. So we're leaving it at that. We're waiting till birth.
So he's going to respect that. He's just kind of teasing you as he comes in. I know what you're having.
That's something that he would say too.
He said he's taking the trip with you and he put you in a car and he's showing me traveling somewhere with you. It doesn't feel huge far away, an hour or two, something like that, but he will be going with you. Where are
Oh,
you?
that's funny. This weekend we're going to my family has a cottage that's about an hour and a half away.
He's so excited for this.
It's funny because we're like, so it's my aunt's cottage. I'm really close with my aunt, but my dad also owned a cottage on the same lake. So
Yeah, so he loves that lake. He doesn't care if it's his cottage, her cottage, whoever's cottage, he's going with you to the lake. And he loves that
I
you're
love
going
that.
back to that lake because it's got all the memories that you guys had with him here in the physical. It's on a different part of the lake for sure, he said.
Yeah. Yeah. So he was like further up the lake.
Is there canoeing or something like that? Because it put some of you in the canoe.
We're going, like the purpose of us going is because we're going fishing.
Before you go, he said, okay, thank you. Before you go, make sure you say, all right, Dad, help us catch the biggest fish we've ever caught before.
That is so funny because okay, my husband's like a pro fisherman, like he's done like derbies and stuff. And I'm like, I just do it like for leisure purposes. But I always tell my husband, like, I'm better at you than fishing.
Your
Just
dad's gonna help prove him wrong. He's loving that. He's very like sarcastic, competitive, funny. You know what I
that's who
mean?
he is. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not validating how he passed because he said that I've read for you once or twice before and that he doesn't want to go through that again.
Yeah, you've read for me like quite a bit of time, like at least like 3, 4 times.
I wish I could remember it all, but slow this down. This is why it's important that they give you validations of things that are happening now that I can't know, right?
Yep.
Okay, what does that mean? Slow this down. He's glad that you're finally taking a break, and I don't know what that means. A break from what?
Oh, that's funny. It's because I've been off work for a couple months now. I've never taken time off work before. Um, just I had a really rough beginning of my pregnancy. I'm just now starting to feel better, but it was rough in the beginning. So my doctor put me off work and I'm gonna go back in September.
So he's loving that you have this break right now to be able to go and do the things that bring you joy and fun and connection with the family.
I'm with my family like almost every day.
It's interesting that you say that because when you talk about going to the lake, your dad's showing me people coming that you haven't seen in a while, or other people coming from a distance as well. Like I see people all meeting there at the lake.
Yeah, so sorry, that was my husband.
Okay.
Yeah, we're actually gonna like my cousins are coming with us that we don't always get to see. So
So dad knows. Okay, what does this mean? You heard the butterflies earlier, right?
Yeah,
because your dad says that's for her too. So if you, I don't know if you've already seen them or not, because he's telling me to tell you to watch for them at the lake, because he's going to be letting you know that he's there living life with you just in a different way.
that's awesome. I've seen a couple of butterflies too.
Do you have a child already?
No, so we have like my husband has two daughters, so I have two stepdaughters.
Okay, because when you said no, I was very confused because I can
Yeah,
feel other children around you, like 50% of the time or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Because he said it's a good practice run. He's loving watch you be a mom. Okay, okay, slow down. So sometimes what they do is they take things that I've seen in my life and then they put that's in my library, right? My
Yep.
library is all my thoughts and feelings and experiences. And so every once in a while they'll pluck out things from my library to tell you. It feels like making creative, healthy snacks for these kids.
I
And
always do.
he's showing me one that I saw on TikTok. They blow me away sometimes, the way that they do this. They'll do something in my own life that I think is my idea, and then I sit down to read for somebody, and Spirit will be like, no, that was me lining that up for you so that it was ready for our reading today. It's fresh in my experience. What it is banana slices. You slice up some bananas, put a little bit of peanut butter in between, make like a banana sandwich with the peanut butter in between. And then you mix some chocolate chips with like a spoonful of coconut oil so that it doesn't get too hard. And then you dip the little banana sandwiches in the chocolate, and you put it on like a little tray or something and stick it in the freezer. Healthy snacks for the kids that they will love.
That's awesome. That's actually a really good idea.
He's like, it didn't come from her, it came from dad. Because he's grandpa. He's already a grandpa to those girls that you have here. He said he doesn't view them any different just because they didn't come from his bloodline. They're still part of his family and he loves them very much. And that he's very glad that you've been able to be a mom even to those kids. And it's like a practice run, and you're going to make a fantastic mom to this baby. Okay, slow that down. I don't know what he's talking about. Just give me a second here.
Yep.
I feel like he's trying to bring somebody forward on your husband's side.
On his side.
Well, see, I think I got that wrong because said he's trying to bring someone forward. You started nodding, and then I said on your husband's side, and he's like, and then it caused confusion. Who was it that you thought he was going to bring forward today? Because he is bringing someone forward.
I had a childhood friend that passed away last week.
That's why I thought that it was to your husband because he showed me this, which is to the side.
Mm.
Friend, cousin, husband, whatever. So your friend is stepping forward. Is this a female?
Yeah.
As she stepped forward, my head got really, really, really tense. And then like I felt pressure in my head. And then she's like, I'm free. I'm on the other side and I'm free. It feels unexpected though, or like it happened really fast. Slow this down. I do feel tickling in my face, which is a sign of disfiguration, or that I did not look at the end of my life the way that I did through most of it. Um, but she is snapping her fingers, very sudden, unexpected, or traumatic. How did she pass?
So, from what I was told was that it was a seizure.
It was a seizure.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it happened at night. I don't know if it was while she was sleeping, but it happened like this was very unexpected.
Yeah. I can feel like, and I felt the pressure in the head. I've never had a seizure before, but it feels like that would make sense. Like if everything is very tense or whatnot.
Yeah.
So all she felt was some pressure in the head, and then she was on the other side. And then she's kind of funny because she's singing Forever Young. She's like, ha, sucker, I'm never gonna get old. You are. Shows me distance or space, which is my sign that either she was a distance away or you haven't talked in a little while or something like that.
Yeah, so she was like my childhood best friend. Like we became best friends, I think it was like in grade one or two. And then she ended up moving away about 8 hours from me. When we were in, I forget what grade it was, but it was maybe like 5 or 6 years later.
She said that she's no longer separated by the physical space. And she's like, by the way, that's me that's been playing with your technology. I'm seeing little technology glitches or
Yeah,
light
that happens
flash.
like randomly.
That's her. She wanted you to know she's not coming to say goodbye. She's coming to say hello, to let you know, like your dad said, that she just grew wings. She's still living life with you, just in a different way, and she's never going to be gone. And she's kind of funny too, because she said, "Be grateful that I'm using glitches to let you know that I'm there, because I could bug you like Julio's dad was doing, but you wouldn't like those bugs very much." So
I
she's
hate bugs.
she's trying to get your attention with the glitches and the repeating numbers I keep seeing. Have you been noticing, like, I keep seeing 777, 777.
I
That's
haven't,
hard to line up with in the world because it doesn't come on a clock, right? We don't have
yeah,
like 777 on a clock, but I'm seeing 777 and I know what the sevens mean. Hold on a sec. How does that relate? Well, first of all, your friend says God is real, and I feel relief to know that. When she transitioned to the other side, she's like, He's real. I'm so grateful for that. Because sevens are the number of the divine. That's God's number. So when you
okay.
see sevens, that means that you have the favor of the divine all around you. And when I asked her, Why are you showing me sevens? She kind of hugged them and she's like, Because God is real. And she's so grateful to know that. I see two ceremonies or something. Maybe not ceremonies. Were you not able to go to her funeral?
No, so I'm not going to be able to go to her funeral because it's pretty far away. But her mom, so how I found out was because her mom and my mom are like, they're just as connected as like we were.
Mhm.
Um, and her mom messaged my mom last week to let me know like of her passing and that they're going to be doing something like a celebration of life closer to where I live.
So that's what I'm seeing because she's showing me the two kind of ceremonies. This one's going to be huge, but this one is going to be a lot smaller and more intimate. She knows about both of those. So let them know that she will be participating in that. And she said, tell them to ask me for help because I can make it cheaper for her. And I'm seeing lots of flowers. She's saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you send them flowers?
No, but I was thinking of sending something.
She's like, keep that for the ceremony that you have there. I can see like the celebration of life that you guys are going to have. She's like placing flowers all around it, but I'm also seeing thoughts, just the way she said that. Tell them to ask me. I can help with that. We can make it a lot cheaper. Like somebody wants to bring her the most beautiful flower bouquets or something, and she wants to help with that and get you a really good deal so that doesn't break anybody's bank. But she really likes flowers. She's talking about the flowers and gratitude.
She's very creative, like very creative. So I assume that flowers are like artists love beautiful things, right? So
She said, please tell mom that I'm okay. And she doesn't want her to remember her the way that she found her. That is still haunting. Was it her mom that found her? Or mom saw her
she
after
lived with her she lived with her fiance. But I think like sh- I think there's probably a lot of pain for her mom as well.
I think her mom must have saw her body after she passed, before she was
It could
cremated
be.
and all that stuff, because she's showing me that mom's got that last image stuck in her head. And she said, tell my mom that's not what I look like. I don't look like that empty sack of meat that she saw. I look like I did throughout most of my life. She's young, she's healthy, she's running, she's kicking a soccer ball over there. She's very got all of her ability to play in sports and stuff like that. Feels like even better than she could in the physical world. I don't know if she had epilepsy her whole life or she wasn't able to do those things as much as she wanted to, but she's showing me like all this life coming back into her and like, I can do it all now. I can do it all. How do you understand that?
I think she played sports when she was younger. I don't know what happened like after she had moved away, like with sports, but I do know that she has younger siblings that do play sports too. So
Well, she wants mom to remember her as she was when she was young and healthy, like she was when she was younger, kicking around a soccer ball, running up and down the field. When you said about her siblings, she showed me being in the stands, watching them. I feel like it's baseball though, because I heard the crack of a bat. Do you know what sport they play?
I'm not sure. I know that like I do think that they played soccer, but they could have played baseball too. I'm not sure.
She's like, perfect. She doesn't want you to know because if you go and you ask her mom, are your kids playing baseball or is that coming up that we're playing baseball? Something about baseball, she'll know that she didn't tell you that. She'll know you didn't know about that. And then she will know that your friend, her daughter, is watching over her because you can't give her a message of something you didn't know. It feels more like one of the kids want to play baseball next year or something like that.
I'll have to keep that in mind when I speak to her.
Another thing she shows me is like a charm bracelet or something. She's showing me a bracelet with charms on it.
I'm not sure. I'm sure when we were kids, like we used to make things for each other all the time when we were young.
Friendship bracelets, right. Oh, you know what she did? She gave you like a Pandora bracelet. Have you ever seen those?
I've
Pandora
seen
charm
them.
bracelets? She's like showing me one of the, I don't even know how, I know they're very expensive, so I'm not sure exactly how this works because I don't have one. But she's showing me like the band and then every year getting a new charm for her.
Oh, that would be nice.
It's a way that you guys can connect so that you know that she's with you, but make sure that you tell her, okay, you pick the charm this time. You're getting me a deal on this charm. We're not paying full price. You're going to get me a wicked deal on this. It's like whatever charm that year is discounted or on sale, whatever. She's like, this is the one that you're going to get, and you're going to have this full Pandora bracelet that you paid pennies for that is extremely expensive, that is you and her working together. She's so excited about you being a mom. She's trying so hard. She's literally biting her tongue so that she doesn't reveal the sex of this baby. And I know, so I'm not delivering that message. Okay, I'm going to do this. You see my Zoom group here with the date of when today's Zoom
Yep.
group is? She told me to. Can you hear that horn honking outside? Spiritual emphasis. When you say something and then you hear a ding, a bing, or see a flash after you've said something, that's Spirit's way of emphasizing what they just said. Now, even if you couldn't hear that, I did. Beep, 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 beep. So what she wants me to do is write the name or write the sex down on a piece of paper so that once baby is born, I can reference back to this with the date on it so that you can see if she was right. Okay, done. Please know she's okay. And your dad is like, don't worry, I'll keep her under control over here. He knew her as well, didn't he? Because he just gave her a big hug.
I think that they might have known each other, but the funny part is that they had the same nickname.
Really?
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. So my dad's name was Sydney, but everyone called him Sly. And my friend's name was Selena, but everyone also called her Sly.
Wow. So he's taken her under his wing on the other side, and he's being a father figure to her over there. And he brought her forward for you today. It's like, thank you for coming to see me. Thank you for talking to me. And just know that I've got your friend over here with me, and we're both with you, just in a different way.
I love that.
Okay. He's pulling his energy back. I hope that that was helpful, hon.
It definitely was. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And you're going to catch the biggest fish. Make sure you thank him for that. He's already showing it to me. Do you guys cook the fish and eat them afterwards?
We do, yeah.
Because most of the fishing I've done, we just throw them back in. But he goes, salt and pepper. And he's like getting all excited about this.
Yeah, it's pickerel that we catch.
Got it. And he's like, I wouldn't have eaten it either. When I was younger, I used to do some fishing, but it was trout that we caught. And he's like, what?
Yeah, it doesn't taste as good as pickerel.
See, I don't know. I hate all seafood. It's not my thing, but he's telling me the difference. You're going to catch whatever it is that you're fishing for. He thinks it's awesome. So he can't wait till you cook it up.
I love that.
Okay, Dad's pulling his energy back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have an amazing rest of your day. Okay, this is where I'm going to stop the recording now so I can do the last two readings here. But thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you next month.